Tight end Greg Olson, glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go here in New Orleans. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense, led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. And what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Levante David doing his work on defense. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. A quick throw here, taken by Odell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Taking off. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
A gain of 14.
Looks like a design run with Purdy. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
This one into the hands of Beckham. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's got the first down. He'll slide to a stop and take it to 1st and goal. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
out of the end zone. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Reichert's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
In my opinion, Mike, if they expect to leave here today with a win, they're going to have to be aggressive early and often. They might not connect on all of them, but pushing the ball downfield can open up a lot of opportunities for you to take advantage as this game unfolds.
Tackle at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, Prescott. That's to the rookie 2nd-round pick, Trey Harris. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Falcons offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. He has run the ball well to this point in the season. Right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. A 1st down throw for Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
Intended for safety.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have. And fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Look in the middle. That's got it. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Purdy now on second down. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Jones. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
And the Falcons first down.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. Catch is made by Wright. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Saints' 38-yard line.
Purdy works out of the pistol. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line.
21 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
16 more yards.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
First and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. That is caught by the tight end, Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Falcons. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He's got it. And the Falcons are out to a 10-0 lead.
Falcons 10. Saints nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, here's Dak. That's the tight end, Moali Cox. They try again. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
the tackle by Derwin James.
Here's a third down
It's a gain
and
of
4.
6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
First down.
On the play fake, Dak. His fullback releasing. It's scooped up by the Falcons. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
sets up a 3rd down and 18.
A 3rd long, 30 to throw. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A gain of 5.
We are through 1. 10-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 15-yard
The Saints
line.
offense and Dak Prescott set to take over again. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. We'll get this to Hunter on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for
2
just a
yards
couple.
on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 17.
On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
That's good for a Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard
The
line.
play action. It's Prescott. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground, it's Mixon. He'll push forward for about a yard. Quentin Williams there to make the play.
35-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the option, they give it to Mixon. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Made back at the 39-yard
It is
line.
3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
Bates' kick is good. And the Saints are on the board. It's now 10-3.
Saints 3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Falcons take over.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Levante David doing his work on defense.
He was brought down at the
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll go play action. Purdy. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Intended for save, Jones.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down. A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up, and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
Fair catch signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
At their own 20.
The Saints offense, and Dak Prescott set to take over again, and he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in. But this is going to go down as a big loss on the play.
40-yard line.
Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happens to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll run for it with Mixon, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Turnover on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
The Falcons offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Travis Hunter.
Play action now. Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. There's Kellen Moore, the head coach of the Saints. His guys heading back onto the field. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with first down. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
32-yard line.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
Second and 9.
It is second and 9.
31-yard line.
Prescott now. To the outside, he's got Jefferson. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. And that is incomplete.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on third down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
On the return, here comes White. Uh-oh. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with first and 10. In motion comes Beckham. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Whoa! Up the sideline at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. They'll come up now for second down and 4. To throw once more, it's Purdy. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple, and now we've got third down coming up. Throwing again is Purdy. He'll try to run for it. And Purdy going to smartly hit the deck here as he's able to pick up the first down in the process. Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
First down, Falcons.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Falcons going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
First down, Prescott. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27.
The Saints offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Now Prescott. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a
They
Saints.
will work the middle with Mixon. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
Floyd brought him down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Heat Werner. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. He'll try and get there on the ground. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
By Derwin James. A gain of 17 yards. It's 4th down.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
First down.
Now Mixon. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Pistol now for Prescott. This one complete right side to Harris. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
17 yards.
17 yards on that play. First down, New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Saints. First down.
On the give, this is Mixon. Oh, the ball's out. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
21-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
In motion, Shakir. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
4 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
And the Falcons, first down.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Falcons, first down.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Christian Fulton is in on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
On second down, Purdy. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 2.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step us up.
Brings up fourth and 1.
The Falcons send their punting unit out as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Saints offense and Dak Prescott set to take over again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down, 8 yards to go.
It's second and 8.
From the shotgun, it's down. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Gain of 6. Makes it third and 2.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Dak gonna run with it himself.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have the Saints first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on third and inches.
46-yard line.
On play action. Here's Dak. That's to the right side. And incomplete.
Intended for number 83.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is third and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch, taken right around the 11-yard line. The Falcons offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This will start from the 12, try to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 20, here's 2nd and a yard. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he'll be taken down about the 28, but move the chains. That's a 1st down.
Gain of 8. And the Falcons, 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Atlanta.
Here's Purdy, making the read and keeping it. And he'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll get that out to Barkley. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
3rd and 1.
Third and a yard. They'll try to sneak it here. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They give it, and it's 4. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 1. In motion, Shakir. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run with 4. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Another one through the upright. He's 4 for 4 on the game.
19.
And the Falcons
Save 6.
will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
Bradley Pinion
Both teams
set to
ready to
kick
go
off.
once more as the kick's away. Patterson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll start out first down and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
At the 26-yard
Second down.
line.
Prescott. This one caught right side by Knox. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, New Orleans.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 6. They'll throw again. Dak. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
Prescott again. That is caught by Washington. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. To the air again. Prescott. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Fourth down.
Again, Prescott to the air. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
The Saints, first down.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle by
Second
Derek
and
Hall.
11.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Now, Prescott. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
3 yards. That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the
First
20-yard
down,
line.
Prescott. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Joe Mixon on the
They've
carry.
moved the ball well here, but
Quentin
now
Williams
face
on the
third
stop.
and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Prescott. That one quick up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's
now
fourth down.
Fourth down.
Here's Dak to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, New Orleans. Picking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here comes White. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. So out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so a 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
And the Falcon first down.
Now Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away. Snap it again.
A pass. Caught by Saquon. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. The Falcons getting their puncher out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Saints offense and Dak Prescott set to take over again. This is 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll come up now for 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Pass caught by Hunter. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards.
He'll get up and clock it and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and short. Prescott. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs and just as importantly stop the clock.
That's another Saints first
To throw is Dak. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
It's a gain of 11.
Now the spike comes with 9 seconds showing on the clock. On 2nd down, it's Dak. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Benjamin St. Just on the coverage.
Here we go. One final play. And deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
EA Sports welcomes you to
Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. Leading them out, the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Ward off the play fake. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up third down.
Brings up third down.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. We've got a stoppage here, and there we see quarterback Cam Ward in some pain, Brock. The training staff hurrying out to take a look.
Blake Gilligan.
On fourth down, they'll bring out Blake Gilligan to punt it away. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Takes it in at the 21. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
They go play action. Here's May. This is Reed working the right side. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
May now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Taylor going downfield. It's caught. He takes it down to the 33. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
We'll cobble together a yard there. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard.
This is Henderson on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Into traffic, complete! And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
It's Henderson on the give. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Jump off caught by his back. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the 49er first down.
May off the play fake. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Throwing now on first down. Ward. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10 here. Ward. Hauled in left side. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 46.
Receiver in motion, going left. From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Again, Ward going to the air. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Moore finds his back. Harvey. And he has was enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. On third and long, it's Ward. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. That's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
The 49ers back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it, save it for later, for that next third down play.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Give now to Henderson. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. The Carolina offense headed out now. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. First give of the game here to the rookie out of UCF. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Coming up to stop that play with Jardé Barron. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. To the air with Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Panthers first down.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Gain of 14 yards. That's another Panthers first down. A gain of 14. First down, Panthers.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10. It's Harvey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
A gain of 15. And the Panther first down.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect runs. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Zed Wilson now on the return. Jukes away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely...
Oh, the football's loose! And the Panthers get to that one! After a fortuitous recovery, this would be second down. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the 49er first down.
Henderson on first and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. From the gun, it's May. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
A gain of 11. It's now 3rd and 2.
May now, 3rd and 2. And it's Bourne with a catch outright. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It's a loss.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Here's May to the air. Going deep here for the end zone. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
May now on 3rd down. Complete over the middle. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. So in the end, the armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Ward's going to throw it. That'll be complete to Burks. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
4 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Panthers first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Coverage by Byron Murphy.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Brought in by Burks. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. May now. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up in the 38.
15 yards. And the 49er 1st down.
Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, These are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know, if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. He'll try and run this. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. Here's Ward. And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Good gain out past the 30. And he makes it all the way up to the 32-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Again, Ward going to the air. Throw left side, brought in by Hopkinson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Same guy, here's Hopkinson again. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down. To the air with Ward. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Ward off the play fake. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Here's May on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Final throw before the break. Jump off caught by his back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the 3rd quarter. Trevor Etienne to return this. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. We'll see the San Francisco offense first this half as they're headed out now. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10.
Off the play action, May. This one to Williams out left side. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A gain of 2.
On the gun, it's May. Hits his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
13 yards on the play. And a 49er first down.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Hits him on the out route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
4 yards. That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Throwing again, it's May. He's got Bourne left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the Panthers' 26-yard line.
Here's May again. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested, but they knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up third down.
Geno Stone on the coverage.
Again, it's May. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Intended for Jaden
The
Reed.
numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Mostert on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Throwing now on first down. Brewer splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Carolina.
He's got Brown on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Third and long for him here. Brought in by Burks. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First down. First and 10 at the 39.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he gets him around 6 there. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. 7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. A give to Mostert out of the gun. He has room past the 25. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Giving him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Panthers.
Give to Harvey here from the pistol. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ward in the pistol. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. On the return, this is Etienne. Escapes the defender. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. May off the play fake. He puts a Mayer under it deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Henderson here from the gun. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down is going to end up in a loss of yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Same as the touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Panthers, the running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
It's a gain of 10.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Throw left side, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Panthers first down.
They give up the middle to Harvey. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. Running on first with Mostert. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Giving this to Harvey. He finds space, middle of the field. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Panthers first.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over 1 final quarter. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
11 more yards. That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and goal, Carolina.
Now looking to throw with Ward. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Now a run with Harvey. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
This is 3rd and goal. Ward. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Here's Riley Patterson. A lot riding on this field goal try. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Wilson with a return here. He dodged the tackle. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Johnson. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 4 yards. And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers' 45-yard line.
Another run for Williams. And only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun handed off to Henderson. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
They'll send out the punting unit. Braden Mann will kick it away. And they won't be able to return this one as it sails out of bounds. The Panthers and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Fires right away, but incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. The left side brought in by Hopkinson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's a gain of
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Panthers. First down.
Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. Again, Ward going to the air. Finds the in route, complete. He's going to bring this down to their 35. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down. A 28-yard gain. First down, Panthers.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 here. Ward. And he'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Jukes away from one. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Another Panthers first down. 1st and goal.
They'll run with Mostert. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and
Ward's going to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Wilson with the return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. It is caught left side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's May. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 9 yards. And a 49er first.
From the gun, it's May. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
And it's Bourne with a catch outright. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11. And the 49ers.
First down, May. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
He was defended by Marcus Jones.
Here's May again. They're setting up the screen. It's Reed. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. He lost the football. Picked up by the Panthers. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the first down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man. Going left side. Here's Harvey. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. To the air with Ward. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Roquan Smith with the pick.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
So here come the 49ers on offense. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throws caught. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
They want to run it across, and he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Turpin with a return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Panthers, the running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Off the play fake, here's Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. For the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30.
On the gun, it's Ward. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
It's a gain of
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
first down.
Harvey headed right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking to throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this is going to be his fourth effort tonight. That's taken at the 15. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side. Here's May on 1st and 10. He finds Kincaid running the slant. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. Got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Inside 90 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Marcus Jones.
Back to throw. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
And the 49er first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Setting up to pass. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut it to just 2 late in the game. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on 2-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
They'll look to throw it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. That was the play they needed. Now gotta hope your defense or special teams can come through and get you that football back.
And the sooner the better, too, because time is not their friend. They always have the onside kick to bail them out, but after that, it might be time for this deep coordinator to crank up the aggression meter, and you know every one of these defenders will be attacking the ball.
The Panthers and Hollywood Brown back to the field once again. They're out there with a lead that's down now to just 2 points, Brock. So you got to be cautiously aggressive, right? Try to run out the clock, but take care of the football because all it takes is a field goal to beat you.
How many times do these games we call come down to just one possession? Right? It's why these teams spend so much time situationally in the red zone, end of half, end of game. You got to live for these situations.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.